Hello, everyone. Yes, I look dead inside. Yes, my room is a mess. It doesn't matter which queen is here. This is the good old-fashioned light.gg gun review where I just go over everything that's been added. And then I'm going to start, but I'm probably going to take an Advil first. So I'm going to start with, I'm pretty sure this is at the top. Okay, so I'm going to skip the exotics because, like, I don't even know how this comes with the season pass. Haven't tested it yet. This Dead Messenger is probably going to be worth trying to get as early as you can. It's hard light, but a wayfaring grenade launcher. I mean, it's busting, as the kids say. This will probably be worth getting as soon as you can if you're a warlock. That's with necrotic grips. This, I don't really know how you're going to get it. I'm assuming it's going to be like Deathbringer, where it's going to be tied to the story. All of these I think these are all going to be really, really good. I'm just not really going to go into any detail because, again, a lot of them, I think you can like craft different perks. There's just a lot of unknowns there. And with the exotic glaives, I don't know enough about how glaives are going to work to really make a review. I'm going to look at the legendary one briefly, but I'm going to kind of reserve judgment on those for now. So I'm just going to be covering the legendaries. There's an adept version of Duty Bound and an adept version of the sniper rifle. I think I clicked on the normal version by accident, but just know there's an adept one too. So Duty Bound, 600 RPM AR, a lot of good perks. This one, and so some new perks. We'll just go ahead and look at these real quick. So steady hands, you get kills, it improves handling. Stats for all, it's one for all, but it gives you like all the other stats. So reload, weapon handling, stability, range. Absolutely ridiculous perk. I think this is like, this in one for all is going to be the single best PvE. If a gun rolls it and you play PvE, that's what you want, nothing else. I think that's just so overtuned. But this will be fun because you can get triple tap 4 times a charm. There's another primary that rolls this, the Trial Scout Rifle, which is a rapid fire frame as well. You can get triple tap 4 times. That'll be a fun combo. Will it really be like quote unquote top tier? Probably not, but it'll be funny. Compulsive Reloader, I don't. This is both a good and a bad perk. It's going to depend a lot on the gun. It's going to be really good on Amalon guns and stuff with like, I don't know, kill clip maybe. That has a decent time to kill. Anything where you're dumping most of the mag to get a kill, it's not going to be very good. So it'll be good on like hand cannons, for instance. But yeah, overall, this gun has some good rolls. Triple tap, Vorpal, obviously, triple tap. Frenzy, even if you don't get, if you want more single target instead of stats for all. Just a lot of good stuff here. And then you've got, obviously, you've got your 2 Vanguard perks. So Stunning Recovery or Vanguard's Vindication. Both will be strong. Just kind of depends on what you want. You can even get if you want it for nostalgia, you can even go get Zen Moment Rampage. But yeah, I think this will be a very, very good, this will be a fun gun. If you like this gun, you will still like this gun. You're gonna need some recoil direction though, because it's 60 recoil direction. Felt terrible back in the day. It's gonna feel terrible now. You can fix it with a counterbalance mod. If you get arrowhead break, that'll put you up at 90, which is at least close. But yeah, it's gonna be a little rough. Yeah, so you can see here with arrowhead break, that'll put you to 90, which is almost vertical, but a little off to the left. So you honestly might be better off with something like extended and then a counterbalance mod, because that'll put you at 85, which is basically straight up. Here's another kinetic auto rifle. This is a 360 RPM, already has good base recoil direction, so that's good. This has a bloated perk pool because it is a gambit weapon, so of course it is. Let's see, what is, so there's some new perks here. Oh, okay. Focus Fury, dealing half of the magazine's precision damage, grants this weapon bonus damage. The shot count is reset whenever the weapon is reloaded or stowed. So that perk, I don't know. like, it sounds good on paper, but it may struggle on an AR. I think on like a scout or a hand cannon, it'll be very strong, but on an AR, probably not quite as much. Turnabout, using this weapon to break the shield of a combatant or a guardian using their super will grant you an overshield. It's a good perk. If it was in this column, it'd be better. Maybe we'll get a raid weapon that has that kind of vibe, but there's just too many other good perks here. Like you can get subsistence, you can get shoot to loot. You get stats for all, one for alls here, multi-kill clip. I mean, there's just a lot of better options here. Personally, I would look for 4th times Vorpal or maybe Subsistence Headstone. Probably Subsistence Headstone would be my go-to. And then obviously stats for all, one for all is really going to be really strong. There's a lot of good options here. There's just, it's going to kind of depend on what you're looking for. Not having a true reload perk to combo with multi-kill clip is going to make this, I think, lower tier than it really deserves to be. It'll be okay in PvE because you can combo this with stats for all and it'll be okay. But compulsive reloader isn't great. Shoot till he doesn't work with it, and then there isn't really another real reload perk. But I mean, it's got some good rolls. It's just going to be hard to get them because it's a gander weapon. Although that will be easier since you can now focus on Crimson Drifter. Hang on a second. I don't have my chat bot open. Let me open this just in case anyone's saying anything. What is this thing doing? Oh, chat pop-up just like broke. That's what the hell. Okay. Maybe I won't be opening the chat doc. Tried to move it and it like completely broke the window. Yeah, I think it's just broken now. That sucks. I can see it, but like half it's cut off. Okay, OBS is bad, I guess. The no chat run. So this is a rapid fire kinetic auto rifle. Actually, let's see if I move this over here. Does it show up? No, okay, cool. So that's a new window. Try and pop chat out over here. Stand by. Try and pop chat out over here. Stand by. Okay, yes, I can. Try and pop chat out over here. Stand by. Okay, yes, I can. Try and pop chat out over here. Okay. Rapid fire. God bless the recoil direction. Rapid fire recoil direction doesn't really matter what kind of gun it is. Usually, it's hard to get these with a decent recoil direction because these guns just, again, they're bullet hoses, so that's just kind of how they are. It's a vice weapon, which means it has the vice intrinsic trait, which is probably this and the pocket traits I think are the best overall of all the origin traits. They're cracked. Just basically like Vorpal built into the weapon, and then auto reloading on damage is insane. This also has a really good perk pool. You've got subsistence, you've got stats for all, you've got overflow, and then you've got headstone, you've got one for all, you've got Vorpal. Adagio got a huge buff. Or at least they got a buff on hand cannons. It may not work out quite as well on ARs, but something to test, I guess. But yeah, like, just very good perk pool. Definitely worth keeping an eye out for one of these. I think this is a world drop, is it not? It is. So this is a bow. I think this is Wellspring Boss Borgon, Warden of the Spring. You've got Archer's Tempo. You've got Successful Warm-Up. Oh, that's interesting. This is basically Archer's Tempo on kill. I'm guessing they stack? Well, it's a lightweight frame, so it's dog shit anyway. You're going to want Archer's Tempo and then a damage perk. Nothing else matters. Pick your poison. It's a lightweight frame, so at the end of the day, it's just not going to be very good. Peace of Mind. This is a rapid-fire kinetic pulse rifle. Probably want stats for all. Adrenaline Junkie for PvE. Overflow, AJ wouldn't be bad. Heating up, AJ. Like, I mean, good perk pool. Second column is kind of weak. At least for PvE. For PvP, it's not bad. Very good origin trait. Final blows of this weapon grant increased resilience and additional damage resistance from combatants. That makes me wonder, did the bow have an like, I think these have different origin traits. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did mouse over this. This is the one where, yeah. Sustained damage from this weapon lowers the target's damage output. So, decent, but not as good as this. I think this is very good. Syncopation 53. This is the Sterostasis pulse rifle. It's an adaptive frame. It's basically Stasis Last Perdition. Steros has a really good origin trait, I believe. It's like 40% handling after a kill. It won't pop up, but you know what I mean. So I think that's what it was. We'll see here eventually if it ever loads. Outlaw Headstone. Outlaw Frenzy. Outlaw Vorpal. I mean, there's just moving target rangefinder. I mean, there's a lot of good perks here. It's very good. Reloading with weapon grants. Yeah, bonus handling reduces incoming punch. So just a good origin trait. Good perks here. This is another gun. This is also a world drop. This is another good one to keep an eye out for, especially if you like building your own headstone. Kinetic Scout Rifle. It is a 150 RPM scout. I think this rolls headstone too, right? Yes. You can get the all combo. Stats for all, one for all. You can get shoot to loot explosive payload, which is a very fun combo. Rapid hit headstone. You can get Vorpal weapon if you wanted that for PvP. And it's a Hawkeye, so you get the bonus damage against vehicles. So overall, it's going to be a good weapon. I think this is a world drop. Yes, it is. So definitely something to keep an eye out for, especially with anti-barrier scouts this season. Getting something like this for PvE and dealing with champions will be very, very, very helpful. So this is a kinetic Suro slug shotgun, which I find that very strange. It's a Vanguard drop as well. You can roll 4th times in Vorpal, so it is good. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know. It's just going to be really hard to get that because, I mean, it's a Vanguard perk pool, so it just takes a while. This will also be an interesting thing to test here is Focus Fury on this. Since this is a precision damage, you basically exclusively use it for precision damage. I mean, if you're not getting precision shots with a slug shotgun, you shouldn't be using it. So I mean, getting something like getting this with 4th times would be good. I want to see what happens if you get this Demolitionist, since the shot count is reset whenever the weapon is reloaded or stowed. But is that a full reload, or would Demolitionist bypass that? Because if Demo bypasses that, then you're going to shoot 3 shots and get a ridiculous amount of bonus damage, presumably. And then if Demo doesn't get rid of it, then at the very least, you're going to get off another 6 shots with that bonus damage. Depending on where you're using it, you could even get more and your build. Definitely something to keep an eye out for. The perk pool is terrible, but if you can get around that, it does have a lot of decent perks. It's a Hake shotgun. There's probably one in year one that I don't have. It's a pellet, aggressive frame. You can get auto-loading 1-2 punch. You can get perpetual motion elemental capacitor will be really good. I mean, it's a shotgun. I don't. I'd have to compare this to another aggressive to see what the base stats, how they stack up against like Astral Horizon. But it's got some good perk combos, so that may honestly make up for it. I mean, like perpetual motion elemental capacitor with accurized and I don't know corkscrew could be really strong. You need max handling on one of these. Steady hands could be okay, but it could be overkill, and it could simultaneously not be all that good because you need to get a kill to proc it. This is a ritual weapon. It is a lightweight. I think it's like Hawthorne's Field Forge is kind of what this looks like. It's also not very good. Like, it just doesn't have anything good here. Like, you have a damage perk that's okay. You have you have 3 handling perks, a damage perk that's okay, a PvE magazine, and full choke, which is a PvP perk. So I don't know what this is trying to be. Besides that, especially when Reese Walker isn't going anywhere. Empirical evidence. This is a kinetic sidearm. It is a 2 burst fire. I was very excited to get one of these, and then its perk pool is kind of whack. It's just straight up not very good. I take that back. It's straight up whelming. There isn't really anything here that I would want. Which sucks because I was looking forward to this guy. It's not bad, it's just not what I was looking for. I was really hoping for like a demo osmosis combo. We didn't get either of those on this con. We got Swashbuckler, and we didn't really get a good real. I mean, we got like a couple of okay-ish perks. Pulse Monitor's not bad. I don't know. I was hoping for more. It's not bad. If you like something in this perk pool, it does get ricochet rounds. Keep an eye out for it. Psycho Hack is a good origin trait. But it's disappointing for me. Silicon Aroma. I mean, triple tap firing line or triple tap demo. Not much else to say. It's a good. It's got a decent or triple tap frenzy even. Some good perks. Not a world beater by any means, but snipers rarely are. It is an aggressive frame. It's kind of nice. Just because I just think they feel better, but you have to get one. And I mean, it's going to be a Vanguard farm, so night falls. So good luck. And the DSC sniper, I think at the end of the day, is still going to be better with Reconstruction Vorpal. Granted, getting Reconstruction Vorpal on that thing is apparently just impossible for some people, myself included. So that's kind of something to keep in mind. Thoughtless. Okay, it's a Stasis Kinetic Sniper. This also has okay perks. It does have rapid hit firing line or overflow firing line. You can get headstone on it, and it is a sniper. But I don't. It's an adaptive. Like it's not bad. But I think some of this is gonna depend on the scope. New snipers, it's always about the scope because you never know. If it's a good scope, then it won't really matter how mediocre the perk pool is. If it's a bad scope, it will. But like overflow snapshot or perpetual motion snapshot will be decent for PvP. PvE is just kind of weak. I think compared to Silicon Aroma and other kinetic options. I think this is the gun I'm most excited about. 91 recoil direction, so like anything will fix that. You can get extended or chamber compensator or counterbalance. Can roll headstone, can roll kill clip, can roll swash isn't bad either. You can get grave robber swash, which will be really fun. Grave robber headstone wouldn't be bad either. I kind of wish it had feeding frenzy and headstone, but I can forgive them. But yeah, I think this is probably the weapon I'm gonna try and get ASAP because I like SMGs and it's got a good perk pull. Heating up headstone, heating up kill clip. I mean, heating up kill clip is what I have on my shares, so heating up headstone would be fine as well. Just that, I mean, it's got good perks. It does. Under pressure and slideways are underwhelming. Encore isn't great, but these other three in conjunction with these perks is pretty good. And it does have Psycho Hack, which ain't bad. You have to complete some sort of triumph to get this, though. So we'll see if I get lucky. Got an energy auto. It is a high impact arc AR. It has an okay perk pool. There it is again. It's got those. It's not bad. Shoot to loot Dragonfly is a really fun combo because Dragonfly will proc shoot to loot. Triple tap Dragonfly obviously is fun. Stats for all. It says hitting 3 separate targets. If a Dragonfly explosion counts for that, that'll be really strong. And that's something I'm curious about on another gun we'll see soon enough. But yeah, this is a good perk pull. It's not bad at all. The high impact frames, if that's not your thing, that could suck. But you know, it's not a bad gun. Not at all. Now we have a rapid fire arc auto rifle. That's land take, which I think is the better of the two origin traits for these weapons. Excuse me. It's got the funny combo again. You've got triple tap, Vorpal. You've got like Demolitionist as well. Good perks overall. You do have these two, which can be kind of I don't know. I just don't think these are the best thing ever. But we'll see. Not bad. This is not something I'm gonna like go out and chase. But if I get one with like this combo or this combo, then you know, I'll take it. Avoid precision frame bow. God bless. It does roll Archer's tempo. Rolls Dragonflies as close as you're gonna get to Subtle Calamity. No Rampage, unfortunately. Doesn't have a damage perk either. So that kind of sucks. Unrelenting Dragonfly could also be pretty fun. Wait, Tunnel Vision? Interesting. 20 aim assist and 20 accuracy after reloading after. Okay, that's going to be really strong. Tunnel Vision successful warm-up is going to actually be cracked. In PvP more so than PvE. Since successful warm-up is basically Archer's tempo, but on kill, and Tunnel Vision will give you aim assist and snapshot. So that'll be good. That's a very interesting combo. That's something I will look for because that'll be very interesting to play with. Likely energy fusion rifles is a rapid fire frame. This is not the one I was looking at earlier. This is the gun that exists. I don't think it has anything particularly interesting. Like, this is a good combo on any other gun. It is not on a fusion rifle. IMO. Turnabout actually could be good on this gun, though, if you're using it to break shields. But, okay, this is the gun that I think is going to be cracked as all hell. Assuming stats for all works when you hit a bunch of targets with Reservoir Burst. Simultaneously, this is an Amalon weapon, which means at the top half of the magazine you get increased reload speed. And this perk grants increased reload speed when close to a full magazine. Assuming that stacks with and then you get Reservoir Burst, you're going to have a really snappy reload, and you can use Reservoir Burst, reload. There you go, you're done. Don't have to worry about subsistence not proccing. Don't have to worry about surplus. It's not a high impact. It is a precision frame, so it's actually good. So I think this will be extremely good. Very, very, very good. Okay, so I don't understand how glaive perks work yet. Blocking damage with your shield increases movement speed. Okay. Blocking damage with your shield increases projectile damage. And then you got like Grave Robber. I don't know. Swap mag, increase this weapon's ready and stow speed. That's interesting. So yeah, there's like a whole bunch of different new perks here, so I'm not going to make a call on what you should be looking for. I don't know how you reload a melee weapon. I'm not sure how that's supposed to work. So once I know more, I will come back to this. But as it stands right now, I have no idea. And also, it looks like the whatever roll you initially get must be ballistic tuning, alloy mag, tilting, kill clip, because people aren't rolling anything else. Actually, there's some extended and some unrelenting. But that's about it. Explosive personality. It doesn't. Oh, it does have auto loading. Never mind. Okay. You want auto loading? You want disruption break? The rest of it doesn't matter. Also, stats for all, one for all could be good as well. Not bad. Genesis disruption break could be funny. Yeah, I mean it's a solar wave frame. Yeah, my hair is getting to the point where it gets down to my eyes, so I pull it back with a headband when I'm not when I don't have like gel in it or whatever. And not a 57. This is a Suros, is it not? It is. Okay, and then it doesn't have a real damage perk, so I mean it's a very good. It'll be a good PvP gun. There's a lot of PvP perks here, but I don't think there's going to be anything anything crazy about this. It's just not that good. So it is a shame this is an Amalon weapon, and Amalon's perk is kind of ass. I don't remember. Grants increased reload. Neither one of these origin perks is going to be all that great on this, but it does have like Outlaw Rapid Hit with Kill Clip. You can get Demo AJ. I mean, like, there's some stuff to work with here. It's just not a world beater. Frontier's Cry. So this is a 180. So it's basically Trust 2.0 in a way. You can get Rapid Hit Kill Clip. You can get Stats for All, One for All. Tunnel Vision Kill Clip. It honestly has an okay perk pool. There's only like 2 or 3 there's like 2 decent PvE rolls, one that's like a decent hybrid roll as well, and then some good PvP stuff. The problem is the 180s kind of suck. So this is something to keep an eye out for a good roll on and then use later when they're not bad anymore. This is an Amalon, so you already know the struggle is real, but it does have demo Adrenaline Junkie. So that's pretty neat. Unrelenting Dragonfly, also fun. And then its stats for all one for all. So it's an Amalon, which is unfortunate, but it has the perk pool to make up for it. So definitely something to keep an eye out for. This is also a world drop. This is the other gun that can roll triple tap 4 times the charm, which is pretty funky. You've got Vorpal as well. Shoot to loot. I don't know really how much use you're going to get out of that. Tunnel Vision multi-kill clip, also not bad. I don't know. Like, I think this will be a good gun. I don't think it'll be a great gun. But that's a scout rifle problem. At the very least, it is a rapid fire, so it is a terrible, terrible archetype. Let me take a sip of water. Point of inquiry, 150, void. Shoot to loot Dragonfly. There you go. That's the only goal. Redback 5SI. This is a solar energy viced sidearm suit. Best origin trait. Subsistence rampage. Subsistence surrounded. That's for all, one for all. Perpetual. If this has a godlike purple, this has turnabout and compulsive reloader. Maybe are the only bad perks. Everything else is good. Just honestly, genuinely impressive. World drop as well. Void Energy Sniper Rifle. This thing looks cool as hell. It's a shame the perk pool is trash. Like, this is actually probably the single worst perk pool I've seen yet. It's so bad. Wow. I take it back. You can get triple tap Focus Fury. There you go. That's it. That is the only good perk. Also, you kind of get fucked here too because it's only a 5-round mag. So if you take 3 shots, you only get 2 of the damage bonus. So you've got to probably get pended or maybe even extended to really take advantage of that. Well, that blows. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't. If you like happen to get a god roll on this for PvE, like this has a much better PvP roll than it does PvE. If you happen to get it, you get it. I wouldn't worry too much about it though. We've got better options. Such as this with 4th times the charm and Vorpal. 4th times the charm firing line. Auto loading in this column as well. Lead from gold. If they ever make box breathing good again, it'll be nice. I mean, they're like, yeah. You want to avoid sniper rifle? You've got this and 1,000 yard stare if you have the anniversary DLC. Okay, Vice guns. You already know it's good. It doesn't have a prop. Well, it's got perpetual motion. Can get subsistence as well. I really wish it had feeding frenzy, but I understand why it doesn't. It's a good gun. Ridiculously good recoil direction. Definitely something to keep an eye out for, but not a world beater. For now. What incarnation? Okay, what's the grenade launcher? No. This is nothing good. This is a stasis grenade launcher. This has demolitionist explosive light. That's it. That's the only perk. Current impact. This is a rapid fire. It's a stasis rapid fire machine gun, and you can get field prep, firing line, field prep headstone, one for all. I like this. This is actually going to be a really fun gun to try and get. Genesis. I don't really know. I get maybe we're gonna get stasis shields. I don't know. But overall, I mean, good perk pool overall. Shield clip is like the funniest name I've ever seen, and it's a shame. Like, I don't think it really does all that much. Besides have a fun name. What's this do again? Direct hits with the top half of the magazine cause a detonation that slows nearby targets. So, not bad. I just don't think it's great on a heavy weapon. If they put this on like a special weapon one day, it'll be really good. But yeah, the LMG is definitely one to keep an eye out for. That's very, very good. Stasis rocket launcher from Hake. Auto-loading explosive light, probably. If you want chill clip, sure, it's there. Hake's perk is also going to be very good. So there's a lot of stuff to work with here. Definitely something to keep an eye out for if you are wanting a fire small. Oh, it's a Hake precision frame. And it's a precision frame, so it does slightly less damage than the other frames, but it does have tracking built in, so something to keep in mind. Let's see, what do we have here? We have another rocket launcher. I'm sick of seeing these. This has field prep lasting impression. There you go, that's the only one. This might be, like, this is actually just a waste of time even looking at this. This is a solar sword. It is a vortex frame. This is the lightsaber, though, so if you want a lightsaber, that's what it is. And you can get Unrelenting Chain Reaction, which is a really fun roll. I wouldn't say this is the best thing ever, but it does look fucking awesome. So, you know what? You may be like, oh, well, it's yeah, I'm fully expecting any new weapons I get to just be crap, and then I'm gonna dismantle it. But like, yeah, I think this is gonna be a fun gun. Well, fun sword. I don't know how good it'll actually be. Relentless with Frenzy might actually be a very, very good roll for PvE, though, honestly. As like damage, as a damage option, since Frenzy didn't get nerfed at all. It's 15% damage. And can proc while stowed. Vorpal's only 5%. So something to keep an eye out for is this could actually be very, very good. And it's Void, and we're in, this expansion is going to be Void themed very much. So definitely something to keep an eye out for. Especially once Iron Banner actually rolls back around and you can farm it. So yeah, that's everything. Again, I'm not going to cover the exotics because I just don't really know how you get them, except for this one. Don't really know how it's day one, so I can't really min-max with them yet. The only thing I have in mind right now is that this will be good because it's hard light but a waveframe grenade launcher. And this will be good probably on Warlock because you can probably work it with Necrotic Grips. But I don't know that yet. And I don't actually know how you're supposed to get this. No one's gotten it yet, so I don't know what it's tied to. Toxic Overload. Landing a final blow or multiple precision hits triggers a burst that poisons nearby targets. So this 100% works on Necrotic Grips. Does it have the Vice trait? The Catalyst Poison final blows return ammo to the magazine. Okay, so it's very similar to the Vice trait, kind of built in. So that's interesting. So yeah, that's this kind of stuff to keep an eye out for. I am actually going to go play the game now. So good luck to everyone, and I hope you all enjoy the new expansion.